Jeff Bezos' daily life schedule. If we look closely, the world's famous celebrities and billionaires have rather odd yet very interesting routines. Their daily lives are scheduled. Some people, like Apple's CEO Tim Cook, wakes up at 3:30 in the morning and follow the rise and grind routine. Tim works 12 hours a day. Other people chose a rather easy routine to live their lives. We all have a perception that rich and successful people live a very busy and workaholic life. The perception is only partially true. You'll be surprised to know about the routine of the Earth's richest man. Jeff Bezos, the multi-billionaire, is the richest man on Earth, and surprisingly, his daily life routine is quite mellow. Most of you will be amazed to see the similarities between you and the billionaire's daily life schedule. One common habit observed in billionaires and successful people is waking up early. You'll be surprised to know that many people start their day as early as 3:30 and 4 a.m. Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Airlines, loves the idea of rising before the sun. Richard wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning. Howard Schultz loves his coffee around 4:30 a.m. The gym at 4 a.m. feels a little odd, but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson follows this routine every morning. This might sound odd to many of you. Waking up this early isn't everyone's cup of tea, and Jeff Bezos is surely one of them. Jeff usually wakes up after sunrise, and the interesting thing is that he doesn't use any kind of alarm, phone, or Alexa to wake up. He wakes up naturally every day around his own time, and research shows that waking up without an alarm is very healthy because when waking up with an alarm, our sleep cycle isn't completed. Thus, the hormones lead us to feel grumpy, sleepy, and tired. Jeff doesn't start his morning in the rush. He rather prefers to take it slow. His daily schedule is quite the opposite of the rise and grinds routine. After waking up around 6 or 7, Jeff likes to read the newspaper for a while, or he sometimes spends time with his children. Like normal people, he also scrolls through social media too. Again, Jeff's routine is scientifically proven to be healthy. Science says that waking up before 7 a.m. reduces the productivity levels in a person and can harm their health. Spending leisure time in the morning promotes the feeling of happiness, boosts our mood and energy. These emotions help a person carry his workday well. In Jeff's life, morning breakfast with his children is the most important part of his day. Jeff avoids the fat and full of carb traditional American breakfast and prefers simpler and healthy food. However, Jeff admits that he wasn't like this before. He stated that his everyday breakfast when he started Amazon was a whole Pillsbury Crescent biscuit topped with extra butter, which wasn't for sure a healthy and filling choice. Later, Jeff changed his choice of food when his then wife told him to read the labels. Jeff revealed this shocking fact that he had never read labels before. He was 28 years old at the time. After these alterations in his diet, we surely saw significant changes in Jeff's appearance and other habits. In a 2017 meeting with Matt Rutledge, the founder of Woot, Jeff ordered octopus with potatoes, bacon, green garlic yogurt, and poached eggs for breakfast. Jeff is fond of trying new things and often changes his meals. Jeff drops his children at school after breakfast. After spending 3 hours with his family, Jeff leaves at around 10 a.m. Jeff doesn't open his email, text, or calls back before 10 a.m. He sets his important meeting from around 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. because he thinks he's the sharpest during this time. There is no meeting afternoon because Jeff reserves that time for decision-making. He surely knows the importance of his position and the crucial responsibility in decision-making. Thus, he prefers to initiate meetings only when he's at his best. Jeff's meetings are based on strict guidelines and 2 rules. The rule is that the meeting must consist of the number of people in which 2 pizzas can be distributed. The rule is a scientifically proven fact that meeting within a small number of members is more productive and successful. Annually, Jeff attends 6 hours of meetings with his Amazon investors. This ratio is drastically lower than other CEOs. This tells us that Bezos isn't a fan of meetings, but it works fine for him. While other billionaires work for extensive hours as long as 12, 13, and even 14 daily, Jeff sticks to the average of 6 to 7 hours a day. Elon Musk is reported to work 120 hours a week and, shockingly, sleeps under his desk at times, while Mark Zuckerberg works for 70 hours a week. Around 5 p.m., Jeff is ready to end his workday. According to Jeff, his decision-making ability is reduced around that time, which may vary with different people. Though it is believed that working for long hours increases a person's productivity, this is not true. It is proved that an average man who works in an office is only productive for about 3 hours a day. This study goes well with Jeff's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. work timings. While most people struggle to maintain a work-life balance, Jeff highly believes that work and life should be in harmony, and he keeps both things his priority. Jeff believes that instead of trying to balance both work and life, as balancing will lead to trade-offs, both work and life must exist together. Though it isn't clear what Jeff does after his hours at the office, the only thing known is that he usually spends his time at home with his children and family. It is also known that Jeff does dishes every night. As we're not clear what he does in his leisure time, we can safely make a few assumptions about his activities. It is known that Jeff is a big fan of Star Trek. It is possible that a billionaire would watch Star Trek in his mansion's private home theater. One hobby of Jeff Bezos that truly speaks his extravagant wealth is scavenging for sunken NASA rockets on the ocean floor. Jeff, along with his children, go on missions to find the sunken pieces of NASA's rocket from the past. The most interesting part is that Jeff and his team found the lost part of Apollo 11, the rocket used by astronauts for the moon landing mission. Jeff takes his fitness very seriously. He spends a great deal of time at his gym. His obsession can be truly seen by the fact that he has a private gym at every single property he owns. After enjoying leisure time with his family and entertainment, Jeff goes to sleep. Though his bedtime isn't known, it's a fact that he believes in a good 8 hours of sleep. As he wakes up around 6 to 7 a.m., he probably sleeps around 10 to 11 p.m. every night. Most entrepreneurs choose their work over sleep, but Jeff doesn't agree with this lifestyle. He believes that a good 8 hours of sleep keeps him active, controls his anger, and makes his decision-making skills better. When you have an empire-like business to handle and make decisions that will affect thousands of employees, it's important to be at your best. Here was everything we know about the billionaire Jeff Bezos' daily schedule. Don't forget to comment on the similarities you see between your and Jeff's daily routine. This is it for today's video, guys. If you like our video, make sure to press the bell icon and subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified every time we'll post a new video for you.